I've been coming to Okicon for 3 years. It's been different every year, but this year has been one of the best. I've met so many good people. Everybody is always so nice, from staff to just people in general.
Literally travel here from Seattle, like the smaller con feel. Feels almost more corporate at a lot of the bigger cons, but here you come down, if you don't got anyone to party with, you can always find someone new. People will invite you over and have a great time for New Year's.
Yeah, yes. This is exactly like we met last year.
Conventions alone, especially ones like this where it's very homebody, it's opportunities of diversity and equality for all. They can be more meant for younger audience or for newer audience. It could also be meant for a more appropriate audience that's like people who are like trying to figure themselves out. Opportunities like photography or just being expressive. Like, I think that's what all conventions should be about: diversity, equality, and expressive, because that's how we should communicate with honesty and to be our true selves.
A lot of these people that come to these cons might be socially awkward, might be very depressed, anxious like I am. They might have a speech impediment. I'm deaf. So trying to talk and communicate with people is very, very difficult for me, and specifically because of that. I think the community itself is just something that allows you to actually have a chance to grow and become a little bit more of yourself.
Just like an ocean. Baby, I don't wanna know why are you calling my phone. Baby, I don't wanna know why won't you leave me alone. Why won't you leave me alone? There's like an ocean in between us.
guys so much for watching this video. As always, fandom events, you guys rock. You know how to put on a show and take care of your people. It's been wonderful working with you guys these past 3 cons, and can't wait to do some more work in 2024. Also, thank you to anybody who was a part of the video, especially those of you who I interviewed and, you know, we've kept in touch since then and made friends with. You guys have been a blast to hang out with and party with and talk to. Thanks to all the cosplayers, vendors, anybody I got shots of over the weekend. Obviously, none of this stuff is possible if you guys don't participate, so that means the world to me. I would say with Okicon, this was a blast. Honestly, it took me a little bit to get acclimated to the convention. I had some personal stuff happening that was like taking my brain elsewhere. But I say like halfway through, I finally got like really settled and was pretty immersed within the actual culture of the convention. Up next, I think I actually am headed to Okicon. And then after that, headed to Maryland for KatsuCon. Katsu's like a can't miss convention for me every year. If you're looking for can't miss conventions for me, I'm always gonna be a KatsuCon, Techo in Pittsburgh, and Dragon Con in Atlanta. Like, the thing that I keep thinking about is cons as we know them right now won't exist forever. Nerd stuff, comics, anime, cosplay, all that stuff is really hot right now. So because it's popular, obviously there's a lot of money being pumped into it. There's also a lot of conventions. People are going to start not going to conventions at some point. Their life is going to change. That's going to stop them from going to cons. Some cons will just not exist anymore. This to me feels like a bit of a golden age to be a nerd or to be somebody who's immersed in this sort of culture. Part of my goal is to sort of like preserve some of that as if these are like mini time capsules of what was. Like, what we know as cosplay now wasn't always cool, obviously, and it wasn't a thing that a lot of people did. So you didn't even have a community to actually show up to with this many people in public to show your love for your fandom or for your thing. If you get nothing else from my videos, I just hope that you think one level deeper about the importance of having this community while also having a place to display the things that you love to do in public with no judgment. And from there, I just hope that it spawns in a deeper level of appreciation for what it is that we have in this moment right now. This was a bit long-winded of a final thoughts for a con video. And if you took the time to watch it, you were supposed to watch it. I'd love to hear your thoughts about it. But if you didn't, then it just wasn't for you, and it's no love lost. It's nothing personal. But look, all of that aside, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will catch you in the next one.
Join hands. That's the one negative thing about conventions. You freeze.
This is all in an effort to warm somebody's hand?
Yes. Oh my god.
He's been asleep outside in the parking lot in his car for like, what, 2 hours? Or like 2 hours? Yeah.
That's so wild.